Word of everything.
That is horrible. You see his neck
hold
and
it.
heads.
Hold it. You gotta hold it, man.
You can't bend it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. If it can stay like that.
All right. Well, it's live.
All right, cool.
We all just staring.
Tamika, what's up?
A lot.
Yeah, all right.
A lot.
No doubt.
A lot.
A lot is going on.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's just start from the top. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I know for everybody tuning in, like, I already know that this might be different than what we normally do on Moving Target. I get all that. But it's important. Why? Because, Tamika, you from New Haven.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
A lot has been going down. There's a lot of judgment on Connecticut, a lot of judgment and misunderstandings on you.
Yeah.
And yo, this is what Moving Target's about. We're about creating the narrative. We're about controlling the narrative. And right now, there's already been a narrative put out nationwide. The viral narrative is a young white girl, Katlyn Renee, tagged up Nipsey's mural.
Yes.
You recorded it.
Yes.
And you posted it. And ever since then, everybody's been going sick on you. In some ways, I would say you got more backlash than the white girl did.
Absolutely.
So this is what happened. So now that I know and talking with you personally, I'm not going to lie. I told you before when I first saw it, I was like, yo, why she post that? And then looking at everybody's comments, I was like, yeah, she foul.
Yeah.
But then hearing you, and I'm like, oh, maybe there's another side to this. And then,
Always.
And then hearing you, talking to you personally, I was like, nah, there is a whole lot more to this. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So walk us through it, man. What was happening, like, even before you recorded?
Yeah.
Walk us through the whole situation.
Basically, I went up there and I was trying to start something for New Haven for the kids. Like, you know, that was my main objective.
Is that what this is? Evolved?
Yes, it's evolved. I'm trying to do a youth program for the children out there. It's like multiple things, like modeling, it's going to be dancing and music. Because I have 4 children. They all have different personalities and they all like different things. So that was my inspiration. So long story short, I was up there with my friend and we was taking pictures. Just like everybody else, I just wanted to show my respect and take a picture in front of Nipsey Hussle Mural. I didn't see nothing wrong with that, and that's what happened. As I'm done and I'm getting ready to leave, we noticed Katlyn, KK, whatever her name is, walking up.
Katlyn Renee, that's her name.
KK, she said, you
They're not
funny
talking
on
about
Facebook,
her.
KK. But she walked up, and you know, like a normal average person, we like, yo, let's see what is going on. So we stopped. I was done doing what I had to do. I was getting ready to leave, but I stopped like any normal nosy person, and she just took out spray cans and just started spraying all over the side where his name was at first.
At this point, who was around you? You didn't record yet, right?
No, at that point, no.
Who was around you at that point?
It was me, the person that I was with, and it was the gentleman and the young lady, because they were shooting a video shoot, because we all came walking up almost around the same time.
Okay.
So it wasn't just me out there.
Okay.
And I want to make it clear that I apologize to them because I did not know they're not from Hartford. They're actually from Massachusetts, and the boy name is Molly or something like that. And I just want to say I apologize to you guys because, like I said, I didn't know you guys was not from Hartford. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put that out there and make it known because they're definitely on my side with this.
Okay.
But it was all of us that was out there, and soon when she came up, they immediately just did what we did, stopped, turned around and looked at her as well. She just started tagging everything. So at this point, anybody that knows...
Is she putting, pardon, not to cut you off,
Yeah.
is she putting anything up there that is she tagging like names? Is there anything specific that she's putting up there? Or is it just randomly I'm using, spray paint?
No, I think whatever it was, whatever she was going through was something personal. Because from what I was hearing, she was already up there before. Because it was already a picture of a green penis on his shoulder, and then it was a devil head sign, but it was no SK.
Wait, so she put that up there too? The green penis?
I believe so. Everybody that was hitting me up, that was on my side, you know what I'm saying, they was saying basically, look in the background. So the pictures that I took already, I looked and did the difference, because she wasn't there, and I was already done with my pictures. I seen what they was talking about. Because at this point, inside her little devil head, it was no SK symbol.
Wow.
So when she came back, that's when she started tagging SK, the cherries. I guess all of this is supposed to be something of her sign or whatever. I don't know. And then she started doing a devil head, and she started tagging her name,
What was
KK.
she saying? When she was doing it, was she talking shit? What was she saying?
She was talking junk. She was like, everybody trying to, B-word me, and I'm not having it. Everybody saying they're going to kill me, they're going to shoot me, they're going to do this and do that. I'm here. What y'all going to do? I'm here. That's what she kept saying.
Wow.
So it's like this girl had no remorse for what she's doing.
White privilege will have you avoid the ass whooping too.
Listen,
White privilege will do that.
in your age, let's put it out there.
Okay, yeah. Now,
Let's
how
be
old is
clear.
she? How old is she?
I was told, and I did research, the girl was only 17 years old. She's a minor. People, I'm twice her age. I got a daughter 2 years younger than her.
So
It's not happening.
let's go to that, right? So you see her talking shit. She tags it.
Yeah.
People are there. You pull out your phone and you like, yo, let me record this. Is that how it went?
It didn't go how I pull out my phone because at first I wasn't recording.
Okay.
My friend had the phone and then automatically it went live. Because as you can see, certain parts in the video, I'm moving my hand, I'm talking, so how I'm recording.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
After a while, I took my phone when I was walking up, showing everybody, look, this is what this girl is doing. Basically to like raise awareness. You guys got to come out here and do something to this girl. I wasn't doing it to try to have people hurt her or nothing like that because I'm not for that.
Right.
It was to the point where she's destroying something. You guys need to take action.
So let's go to another part of it. So your intention behind it was, let me record this girl doing this nonsense.
Yes.
Posting it was, yo, look at what this girl did.
Y'all need to take action.
Did you know that the wall was legal and she wasn't doing anything illegal? Did you know at that time?
No, absolutely not.
All right.
I didn't know
So even if
anything.
you called the cops couldn't do anything because it's a legal wall, right?
Most likely.
And I think people should be aware of that.
Yeah.
Once you posted it, when you were there for a photo shoot for a clothing line too? Is that right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, all right.
The man that did my shirt, he posted on his Facebook page. If everybody look, they could see his video of the shirt that I had on. The exact same color shirt and the same logo in the back. He has several different ones, several different colors. So I seen him on my timeline and I hit him up and I'm like, yo, this will be perfect. I want a shirt made.
So he had SK already on his logo already on the wall. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Or it was just on
already
his shirt?
on his shirt.
On his shirt.
On his shirt. And absolutely no SK was on the wall, period, until she came and put it there.
So now, people began to connect the SK on the wall
To the SK on
your
my shirt.
and said that you pretty much set it all up.
Absolutely, but that's not true.
Ain't that how conspiracies kind of begin though? Like
It's crazy.
one little
That's
occurrence,
crazy.
one little occurrence or similarity, and you like, see, the government did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of getting every fact. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and I was the one that was saying, hold up, like, if I was an outsider looking in, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I would say the same thing. Like, what in the hell is, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
Yeah.
But like I always say, looks are options, proofs are facts.
Right.
So I put the proof out there, which stated my facts.
But that didn't do anything because the viral
No,
video,
because it already
viral.
went out, and you know how social media is. You know how everybody is. It's like that theory. One person says something, by the time we get to the 10th person, the whole story changed.
Right.
So that's what happened.
So now you got the conflict of that. So now
Yeah.
you post it, it's up. People are
Yep.
saying all this and that.
Yeah.
The other thing that people wanted to know was why you didn't stop her. So talk about that.
Okay, let's put this out here, people. Let's be real. If they was out there, a lot of people, that's, what's the word, the clout chasing thing, whatever,
Yes.
they would have stopped. I had people saying, I would have just did it for the clout. I wouldn't do it for Nipsey. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't worrying about the wall. They would have been worrying about getting all the clout. I personally didn't stop her, just like everyone else out there. She's 17 years old, first of all.
She's a white girl. That's an extra 10 years. Easy.
We just gonna put that out there. She's a white girl. So I'm twice her age, right? And my profession, this went worldwide. My profession would have let me go.
Oh,
Where I
'cause you
work,
work
because I
with
work
young
around
people.
kids.
Right.
24/7. So that would have been another thing, and then I would have caught a charge, or risk of injury to a minor charge. People, come on, y'all from the streets, y'all know what the charges are. Even if I would have knocked the can out her hand, that's still an assault charge.
Right. On a legal wall, what you gonna do?
For what?
Right.
For what? I'm gonna ruin my life because a girl decided to ruin hers? It's not happening.
And are you a Nipsey fan?
I'm a Nipsey fan because I'm with the cause and the movement for what he was trying to do, but I'm going to keep it 100. I did not know who Nipsey was, only through Lauren London.
Right.
Because who don't love Lauren London? You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they're doing it just because they're trying to ride the wave. Oh, I'm a diehard Nipsey Hussle fan. Come on, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Y'all just doing it just cause. And then not only that, this man was trying to start a movement before, he was taken away from everybody.
Yeah.
And the movement was against the act of violence. He joined major gangs together. Do you really think socializing his name with the act of violence is the right thing to do? Y'all bringing his name down, not me. Y'all sitting there dragging his name down.
I'd have still knocked the cans out of her hand, though. Me personally.
Yeah.
But
whatever try, but just to knock the kid, like, you're not gonna do this while I'm standing out here.
Yeah.
And like you said, we're not just connected to, the mural or it's about the movement. It's about what he stood for. It's about our community. It's about us defending our space. I understand why you didn't. You know what I mean? I understand why you didn't. However, though, that would have been my approach. You know what I mean? And we all have our different approaches. Like, we all have our different lanes that we stay in throughout our movements and everything like that.
So I just want to go to a couple of people that are already commenting. People said that you could look on your. Okay. People said that you had a lot to lose. So they understand that you had a lot to lose.
Absolutely.
Other people said that girl knew what she was doing. She knew nobody was gonna put that out her hands. You know what I mean? And more than likely, she knew that. You know what I mean?
She knew exactly what she was doing. And like he said, to elaborate on you, everybody, the way they would have handled the situation would have been different. Because my kids was going to come with me because, they wanted to take the pictures and stuff like that. Like I said, my daughter's 2 years younger than her. It could have went a whole different way if my daughter was there.
No question.
You understand? My daughter's her age. I could have been like, yo, knock that out her hand, Monty. Take that from her. It could have been a different approach. But me personally, at the end of the day, she's still going to go out and be her and do what she do. It took probably about an hour, if that, for them to fix the wall, and it's done and over with. But with me, I would have been in jail.
Right.
I would have lost my job, and my kids would have been in the system. To me personally, it's not worth it. And anybody else that's looking in, from my point of view, we as parents should know this.
So one of the questions is, so why not put your phone down and do something about it yourself? Well, I mean, that was David Les. Salute to David Les. But I think she already answered
I already established that. I already established that. You have to, really listen.
Yeah.
Katlyn John, just so you know, if you go back, I mean, there was a mural that was vandalized. She recorded it and posted it. And in some crazy way, she's getting backlash over the white girl that did it.
Yeah.
Way more.
I have not seen one video go in on that girl.
Right.
I've only seen them go in on her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which I think is wrong.
Which is dead wrong. And that just shows, that just speaks to the nature of us as a people. Again, we could go on for days about how we are, how we have been built in this country with the mindset we hate each other first. You know what I mean? We destroy each other first, and don't deal with the real issues of what's really taking place here. We got some little white girl that feels like she could just come and destroy our space, our black culture. You know what I mean? They just feel like they could do that. The same thing with the police. The same thing with the whole thing, because we don't have no value of self.
Right.
Absolutely.
So now, since this happened, and I think one of the bigger conversations we need to have for everybody to understand is like, what happens when we have to be on the receiving end of cyber hate, trolling, all these other things? So since this video went viral, what have you experienced?
I experienced a lot of stuff that I would have never thought that I would experience in my life. Not only are people hitting me up, saying all types of wild things to me, honestly, I really don't care what people say, because my decision is my decision and I stand by it 100%.
Do you feel threatened in any way?
At first, I did. I'm not going to lie. And it wasn't more so feel threatened for me. It was for my kids, because my kids is in high school. I got 2 teenagers that's in high school. And, kids will do anything for the clout. You understand? Briefly, an incident. My son got mad. The people called me. I'm at work. He walks out of his class and walks out of the school. Like, completely out of the school.
So he got mad because of the situation and things that were being
My son
said,
is
or
never
that was
going to
something-
tell, he's not going to tell me the truth, but I believe somebody must have said something to him.
Right.
And he was tired of it.
Right.
But from what the people said, he just walked out,
Okay.
got mad at the teacher. But this is where I got scared because he's with people that he don't even know at a park. Now, what if they would have jumped on my son and beat my son up bad and then posted it just to prove a point?
Right.
So was I scared? Absolutely, for my kids. It wasn't more so for me because I'm an adult and I can handle myself.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I know what I did wasn't wrong and I handle it the best way possible.
Do you regret? Because there's been other things that I know, and I know you can handle yourself. I know
Of course.
that. But at the same time, I do know that the shit was not easy. And I think
Absolutely not.
I think that's what drew me to even provide a way for you to tell your story because of the shit that you were dealing with. And I know we had a conversation about how you feel about posting it now. Do you regret?
Absolutely. I absolutely regret putting it out there. I don't regret the reason why, because I know I was putting it out there like, here, y'all need to do something about this. I'm not going to touch her, but somebody clearly could do something. Here's her face. Take the right actions to handle the situation. But I absolutely regret posting it. You understand what I'm saying? Because had I known people was going to get on me for posting something to expose somebody that's doing wrong, I would have never did it.
Right.
Like you said, nobody said anything to her. Nobody
But
made no videos, nothing.
But you know what? I want you to really, really think about is that sometimes there's sacrifices.
And I was willing to make that.
In order, so don't regret posting it because this had to come out so we could deal with this larger scope, this larger picture.
Yeah.
And that is how we deal with each other. That's also the cyberbullying, like Jay was saying. You know what I mean? All of that made the platform for your story to be heard and understand, and for our people to hopefully be humble, sit down, be humble, and start really looking at it like, yo, why do we get at this woman? Why why we get at her? And this is the true story behind what happened. We was, those that did it, we was wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think everybody can really say that at some point in time there was a story that was released that you contributed trolling, cyber hate, bullying. Like, you might not have known the person. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, the two white boys, the Covington boys, right? When an Indian was banging the drum and everybody had that one clip of him banging the drum and his white boy smiling at him. I ain't gonna front. At first I was like, man, I'll smack the shit out that little white boy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Until two other videos were released and I learned the whole story. And I was like, oh, it wasn't even what I thought.
Right.
Yeah.
But the narrative was pushed. But it hits different when it's somebody at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It hits different.
Right.
And I wanna go to a comment. People say something should have been done, but those same people in that situation, they would have did the same thing. People always with the should have, could have. Yeah, absolutely. Would have. They most likely would have done the same thing she did.
Nothing. They absolutely
Right.
nothing.
Hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I
is,
mean?
it is.
But at that time, you would have recorded it. People get recorded when they're literally dying, and people pull out their phones recording.
Yo, not only
People
that,
make caskets, all of that.
not only that, especially that, man. It's like, we just had the situation not too long ago where the grandmother was on the train,
Right.
and a 56-year-old dude, or however 36 or 56, however old he was, she was 78, and he jumped on her, man. She was on the ground, he was kicking her in her face and everything.
He would have needed his ass
and people was recording it,
Yeah.
and nobody said nothing
Nobody
about the
said
people that were
anything.
recording that. You know
Right.
what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, come on, where do we draw the line?
And
at,
this
yo?
whole
For
fake
real.
outrage, I'm not saying all y'all
Real.
were not upset about Nipsey Hussle's mural being affected, but it's fake outrage, man. Like, you would not have been as outraged if the Maya Angelou wall was tagged up. Some of y'all would have been. I know some of I would be, but in general, the backlash wouldn't even be to this magnitude. You know what I'm saying? Where your mental health and your physical wellness of your children
this
are
is
even
crazy.
possibly being sacrificed.
Crazy.
What else do you want the people to really understand about this story, about you, in regards to this, that they're not really getting and understanding?
Just stop assuming. Like, if you wasn't there and you didn't know the story and you don't know how it went down or what was going on, stop assuming. Because assuming leads to this. It's not right at all. It's like I said, I have a job to do at the end of the day, and my job is to be a mother. Mm-hmm. When I laid down in 2003, my life changed. Mm. You understand? My first was born. My life changed. Wow. I did not. It makes me mad because it's like I lost friends behind this, close people to me. Everybody around me showed me their true colors, and it's wrong because had it been them and their kids, they would have been in the same way that I'm being. And I just want to put it out there, people, come on. I had grown men, right? That's fathers saying how they would have dismangled this girl, what they would have did to her, whatever. Mothers that carry their children. Let me get this out. Mothers that carry their children. We go through all this pain that said what they would have did to her. Let's be real, people. Small theory. We as parents are supposed to raise our kids to the best of our ability. We cannot walk and hold their hand every day out of their life. Mm-hmm. They're going to go out there and make stupid decisions, which is going to be something where they're going to have to face. We as parents is only supposed to teach them right from wrong and to let them know that it's always consequences for every action that you do.
Absolutely.
Rather if it's legal or rather if it's us handling it ourselves. Let the people out there know, us as parents, give us that opportunity to handle our own child. Even with her. Let her parents handle her. Let the law handle her. We as parents, come on, you're saying what you would have did to a kid. What if that was your kid? Yeah. You would have never want nobody jumping on your kid.
But okay, so to give another light to that though, right, is different when you're talking about us as a people that have been violated on every level.
Aspect, yeah.
You know what I mean? We've been violated on every level. So I could understand a father saying, I wouldn't have went up and put hands on her, and my reputation precedes itself. Like, when I say I'd have knocked the spray paint cans out of her hand, that's exactly what I would have done. Exactly. I wouldn't have touched her, but I'd have walked up and said, are you crazy? Put it down, put it down.
But you already know that that's going to cause more problems.
Well, I mean, but I'm willing.
Absolutely.
But I'm willing.
It would have been an assault charge to a minor.
But again, these are the sacrifices that sometimes we made. So it's not about his picture sitting up there. It's about what he represents in our community. So I'm just saying that's a sacrifice that I'd have been willing to make because we have to stop allowing our spaces, our communities to be violated. It's not just about what she did. She continued the message that she sent that these people don't deserve or regard any respect.
Exactly.
She fueled that message. That's why they continually come into our spaces, come into our community, and violate us on every level.
And so there's two different ways that would have been handled. You either would have smacked the can out their hand, which that's like I'm not saying you wouldn't have done that, but hindsight. Me personally. Like, I don't even like to possibly almost hit Yale students. Like, if I'm driving, there's a Yale student that's stupid crossing the street when it's green. I'm like, I gotta stop because I already know that's an extra charge. That's a Yale student. Like, I would have been mindful of that. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff to lose.
But see, I'm looking at it like from the aspect of you're violating my daughter. You're violating our children. You're violating us. You're violating the blood that we shed on these grounds. You're spray painting what on his shoulder and now some devil symbol and all of that, man.
Exactly.
Get away from us with that.
I agree. I think the intention was the same all the way around. I really do. Maybe not to the details of what you're saying, but even with her, I think just the choice that she made, how she
was the best for me and my kids.
For her, right.
So
she doesn't deserve
everybody entitled to do what they want to do. Like, I absolutely respect your opinion and I understand where you're coming from, and I absolutely think that that's true because, like I said, I'm not fake, I'm not phony. I'm not no die-hard Nipsey Hussle fan, but I do respect the movement that he was doing. And everybody out there being fake trying to ride the wave now even more because he passed away. That's what it is. They're talking about me clout chasing where? I never need to do that.
Let's clear that up too. If you were clout chasing, then SK would have been something that you're pushing.
Yes, I was definitely not pushing that. I was pushing the fact that I was going out there to big up New Haven, my city, and try to get a movement going for Evolve. This is something that I want to do for the children. I'm a mother. Come on, people. I got 4 kids. I work around kids. I love kids, period. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just doing it for them.
So not only were you not out there promoting SK, which is the connection people made for the clout chasing, so that debunks that theory.
Right.
But on top of that, and I don't know if I could I let you know what you were offered? That you were offered to wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
So legally, you were told by your lawyer to wait for an exclusive to get money.
Yeah.
And you were like, man, I don't got no time.
I don't care about no money. I don't care about none of that. I'm not about that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even care if this right here, this platform, helps me in any type of way. You understand? I just want my story to be heard. I want it to be put out there. I'm tired of people talking bad about me, even people in my own city, and I'm trying to help my city. It's not, what are y'all doing? It's only a selective handful people that's helping. Shout out to the Kings of New Haven. I know a few of them. They're starting a movement. You know, people definitely tune in for that. You know, that's going to be something big. Them brothers are upstanding fathers, and they're making a move out here. Mm-hmm. Look it up. I seen it. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And it's sad because we got brothers that's out here trying to do something for these kids that's good fathers. Mm-hmm. Where the mothers at? So this is where I'm trying to be like, come on, people. Like, let's get this together for these kids.
The mothers are out there. The
sisters are out there, but we got to be heard. We need to push more.
No doubt.
Because every time you turn around, you've seen another brother in a youth program, another brother promoting a youth program, and now it's a group of brothers. Yeah. They call themselves the Kings. Shout out to y'all. Definitely is a good look for New Haven and their fathers. So they want to help the children as well. I'm never bashing the women. Right. Let's put that out there.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm just saying we need to do more.
And move together.
Exactly,
absolutely. And move together. Move as one, yo.
So a lot of people are saying I can respect your platform, sis, but we must understand the front line on our terms. Basically, shout out to Renee Brooks, who's saying that Becky don't get a pass. Bottom line, you know what I mean, not necessarily putting on you, but putting on the white girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should definitely take action, seek action for what she did, even though it's a public place, and they said that people could do whatever they want. Some people were saying that's how the artists beef, tagging each other's stuff. Yeah. But let's put it out there. She never said that it was towards the artist, because she did shout him out in some of the videos that I looked at. And then that's another thing. He did his job. He painted the wall, which was absolutely amazing. Shout out to Corey. You did a good job. But he didn't even come to the forefront. He didn't even say anything. I'm looking for...
He just came and fixed it, though,
when he came... No. Other people came and fixed it.
He was out there when it happened?
No.
Oh, no, he just never addressed it.
He just never addressed it. And if anybody that should have been mad, he took the time out to say, this is what I want to do for Nipsey Hussle. Right. And I'm still looking to see, you know what I'm saying? But people was like, he finished he did his job. No doubt. He wasn't going to come out and, put his face and stuff out there.
All right. Well, I want to talk about end off with Evolve. Yes. All right. What you were out there to do. And now that we cleared up the BS, you know what I'm saying? Let's just talk about Evolve and what you're trying to do for the community.
Okay, so this is a name that I came up with because it's self-explanatory. Evolve. Everybody is trying to evolve into something that they want to be, something that they think they can't be. And I want to inspire children, even adults can do it. Adults is 100% down. I'm all for it. To inspire them to not only for all the color, because like y'all was saying, it's like a color thing, like, oh, the girl was white and I'm black, and every color, shape, size, whatever, I want them to feel like they're beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? That you could do whatever that you want to do, and that at the same token, you could be where you want to be. You can evolve into something that you probably didn't think that you could do. And I want to put it out there to let the parents know that I'm all for the kids. Anything that I can do or anything that I can help with, I'm willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my job is a regular, like 9 to 5, like everybody else. But I get off of work every day with my partner, and we brainstorming. We're trying to get this off ground. We're putting our own money into this. So it's not like we're asking people. I mean, it will always be a good help for the community all to pitch in to try to get something, a platform for these kids. And it's not even gonna it starts in New Haven, originate in New Haven, because I'm from New Haven. But if I can make it to the point where it's not just New Haven, but CT in general, then that's the vision that I'm trying to put out there.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to do something positive for these babies. Like, the 9-year-old getting shot. I cried myself to sleep. I got a 9-year-old daughter. You understand what I'm saying? That I would have went crazy if that would have happened to her. I just want to get all these little kids, these boys out here, you know, they rapping and stuff like that. Like I said, I got people that's in every area of everything these children like to do. So we all together as the community should try to help these kids stop the violence, keep them off the streets. Mothers are tired of burying their children.
Right.
Yeah.
Fathers are tired of burying their children.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I give my heart to everybody that's been out there. You understand what I'm saying? But I cannot imagine burying one of my kids. So this is a platform that I'm going to start.
It's already started.
Basically in the making. About to hit the fans. And if whether people want to contribute or be a part of it or not, that's up to them. That's their opinion. But the more people, the better. If you really want your kids off these streets and you really want them doing something productive, let them start with us.
Being a part of something. Being
a part of
Do
something.
your part.
And not only that, I just want to say that as you go on this journey of doing what you're doing, make sure that you hit Moving Target up and let us, you know, be able to shed light on what you're doing. We're here. We are the platform that is like literally for the people.
Media
Absolutely.
activism.
Media activism. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
and not for the buffoonery or the ignorance either. So this is like truly, and I'm gonna say it, this is the only media platform in our community that's been doing it like this. You know what I'm saying? That's like strictly for our people on a positive level. So make sure you let us know the different things you're doing, how it's going. We could do other shows. You could come up and say, yo, I'm at this level now. I'm doing a show over here.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
and we there to support you, you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm definitely, you're
Do you
going
want
to
to
see a
give
lot.
out contact info at all, or do you want to wait on that since this whole situation? What you
Honestly, I really don't care. The situation is done.
It's done.
It's dead.
We
It's
deaded it
over.
right now.
Let
No
it go,
more.
people. The
Yeah.
people still gonna be out there and gonna be ignorant.
You
Like
wanna
I
be
said,
hateful.
kudos to y'all. Y'all are entitled to your opinion.
Hey, Jabbar Richardson, you late, bruh. We already addressed that. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so like I was saying, if you guys want to come out and help and support these kids, everybody know me from the town. We're gonna have a page that's gonna be started. We're gonna have video clippings of children. We're gonna do a photo shoot of children. If you want your child to be a part of it, you can hit me up, just like how everybody else was hitting me up for negative stuff on Facebook. Why don't you try hitting me up for something positive?
Make sure you all do that.
No doubt.
And this is the movement that we're trying to make, and we just hope that it evolves. Self-explanatory.
All
That's
right.
the name.
Before we end up, can you do one thing for me?
Yeah.
I want you to look at the people and say, Moving Target Media is the only move.
Moving Target Media is the only move, and the marathon continues, people.
All right. Peace, y'all.